A few weeks before this video is probably published, I posted something on Twitter, or X, about rating my fellow VTubers' designs. It went very well, to say the least. What I thought would be 50 submissions turned into 300. Unfortunately, we don't have all the time in the world for this video, so I've chosen 50 to look over. I promise I didn't pick favorites. I just chose based on whether the submission had a reference sheet or not. That being said, this video isn't meant to be a professional critique. It's my own preference and view of VTuber models from the outside. I'll keep it positive. Let's get to it. Alright people, let's get to rating. As you can see, I have 5 wonderful layers here. If you get put in one layer, just because it's technically lower than the others doesn't mean it's actually lower than the others, you know what I mean? They're tiers, but they're all separate, like they have their own meaning. I should have just put you into like categories instead of tiers, but I don't know how to do that shit. I'm not tech advanced or whatever. Okay, we got ethereal special interest, okay? Something that itches my little autistic brain. We've got beautifully complex. I love complex designs. We've got spreading whimsy and cheer. We've got simple but cute, and we've got I'm afraid, which I don't think any of these are gonna fit into that category. But that was just in case I had some crazy shit. Cool, so Ghosty Bee. Ghosty, I've seen Ghosty before. I think they're goo. They're like honey. They're literally just made of honey, which is so cool. They're a honey goo ghost. Which is so cute and so unique. And I think that the thing about a design as creative as this is that you don't really need a super unique outfit to compensate for like having a basic animal asset or something. Like you already have such a core unique design that you can wear whatever the fuck you want and you'll stay unique. And I think that definitely deserves. Where's Goo? I'm gonna put Goo up in beautifully complex. I think that is absolutely deserved. All right, let's see. Fox. Simple design, really cute. I think that the hoodie with the kind of, what is it? What is that called? The comic, the balls, circles! Ah! I don't know what they're called. Hold on. Halftone. I think that's cool. I think that's pretty cool. Other than that, definitely really simple on the simpler side, but not everyone wants a super complex design. So if that's what you're going for, go for it. Nice, cute, cozy. Alistair. Now this is Alice, okay? And Alice is sick as fuck. I don't think I've seen Alice before. Alistair has like a whole universe, I'm pretty sure, which is really cool. And I am a big fan of Alice in Wonderland, so there's an automatic place that this is gonna go, right? Especially with the hourglass in her leg and the hearts into the bat. Like, that's sick as fuck. Also, her eye looks like a gem, and you can see that she almost has, like, regular clothing underneath. Oh yeah, you can see her regular Alice outfit, but then with this layered on top of it, which is sick. Ethereal special interest for sure. Okay. I love ConCon. If you guys watch my streams, you'll know I raid into ConCon quite frequently. I love the green hues, very cute little tea made, like I feel like she'd have a cute little collection of teapots. On the simpler side, for sure, I don't think that that's a bad thing though. I think that like maids are pretty simple and you've mixed it up with enough like to differentiate you from other maids, right? The 2 aprons rather than 1, the feather duster hanging from the belt, even the little bows on your collar and stuff. I think I'm probably gonna put that in spreading whimsy and cheer. It's a little simple, but there's enough to differentiate, you know what I mean? Alia. Now, A did not have a reference sheet, but I saw this art and I literally was like, I just have to put it in, probably the whimsy. I think maybe simple but cute. I do think that this design is a little simple, but I also feel like a lot of people overdo dragons. Like, a lot of people think that having a dragon character requires you to deck them out in a bunch of shit. So I don't know. I think spreading whimsy and cheer, because you have the scales, you have a cute little fluff, you have horn jewelry and like cute little, I think I like your hair as well. So yeah, I'm gonna put you in whimsy and cheer. Patty! Where's Patty? Right here. Now, Patty is, crazily enough, Patty's cool. If we look at this design over here, it is very, very complex with a lot of inner workings, like the eyeball on every single bow. There's an eyeball on every bow, even the back bow. There's a lot of repeating. It looks like there's a lot going on, but you can break it down into colors, right? So I like the rainbow in the hair as well, and I like that it's on both sides of the hair. And then the infection going up her leg, or their leg, I don't know Patty's pronouns. Beautifully complex, for sure. Dumar. I've rated Dumar like 15 times. Every single time I put tier list out, Dumar's on top of that shit. He is a, what's it called when an angel and a demon fuck? the Antichrist. I don't know. It's nice because he has a symbol of like unholiness, and then he has a pentacle, which is technically a symbol of protection. I appreciate that. I always mention that. I do think the design is simple though. I think I've seen a lot of this vest design on a lot of different characters. I think that's pretty, not stereotypical in a bad way, but I've seen it a lot. I mean, I don't see anything super like thrown out at me, which I still like it. It's just a rather simple design. I'm gonna put it in simple and cute. Lunar. It's just so cute. I mean, it's so comfy, it's so cozy. It's like an outfit that I would wear in real life. But it also has those whimsical assets like the constellations, and it has the stars, and I like the constellations on their headband. So it looks really simple at first, but there are a lot of details that you kind of have to get right, like these little things down here and the star patches. I'm gonna put that in Spreading Whimsy and Cheer. I have seen Prism's stuff for months now. Prism is so cool. And also, I have heavy saturation on my first monitor, so whatever you guys are seeing, I'm seeing it tenfold. It is bright as fuck. And I love it. I really, really love it. I'm automatically, honestly, gonna put that in ethereal special interest because I've always loved Prism's outfits. I don't know if I'm following Prism. I probably should be at this point because I love their character so much. But I mean, I almost commissioned their model mama because of this specifically, like how beautiful it is and how complex it is. I love Decora and stuff like that. Astra. Okay, simple. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna put this in simple and cute, I think, because it has pretty much 5 colors. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 colors. I do like the glowing arm. I like that asset, but it looks kind of like typical futuristic in a nice way. I think you look like you come straight out of like a sci-fi regime. I do quite like the shoes. I do like the shoes a lot. Sar. Bonus points, by the way. Bonus points for the reference sheet alone looking like a blueprint. How sick is that? They have blueprints of the wings. They have blueprints of how his face comes off. Like, that's sick. That's so sick. That's so cool. Kind of when you look at the design, it does look simple, but to me, it strikes me as like a Vocaloid kind of thing. Like, I don't think I would see this in anything other than a Corpo Professional. Like, it looks really clean cut, but also unique because of the corset, because of the different textures on the pants and the top, and I just love this design. I need to not spend like 20 minutes talking about it. That's going in ethereal. They, them. Cool. Thank you for putting your pronouns on your reference sheet. That makes it a lot easier for me. Super freaking cute. Hybrid, apparently. On tongue glow in the dark. Oh, and I like the texture of the hair. I love when people texture their hair funky. That's so cute. Hates swearing. Loves reading stories. Use tails as pillows. Oh, multiple tails. Okay. Flushy is an alternate form. That's cute. I'm gonna put that in Spreading Whimsy and Cheer. This is so bright on my screen, guys. This is so bright on my screen, and it's adorable. It's adorable. The ruler leg, the little apples, everything. Oh my gosh. I want to fucking take a bite out of you. I love you. This is Doodle. Doodle already knows where I'm gonna put him. Doodle has his own fucking multiverse, okay? Doodle has... Yeah, I'm gonna put Doodle in ethereal special interest because Doodle is literally just a well fleshed out multiversal being. Throne was in my comments! What the fuck? Nani. Wow. I don't know a lot about designs like this. I've never really seen a design like this aside from maybe Zendrea, because I don't really watch a lot of VTubers in my free time. But to me, this design seems like Spreading Whimsy and Cheer. No, beautifully complex. To me, that seems beautifully complex because that is quite cool. Don't get me started! La Llorona. Yes, I fucking love this design. You know I love this design. I already mentioned 59% opacity, making it so much easier for people. That's going straight in ethereal special interest. Like, it's not over the top. It's not super difficult. I feel like anyone could pretty much draw this in a good way. Like, it's easy, it's simple, I just like it a lot. I like it a lot. Bargain. Oh, this is really cool, actually. I fuck with this heavy. I fuck with this really heavy. The bones in the tail, the ivy coming out of the boots, the shovel that kind of looks like a spade, and the cutters. The little bow in the back. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm putting that in Beautifully Complex, I think. That's pretty cool. Miyuki. Miyuki is cute. I like the idea of her hair, like, literally being jelly, like a jellyfish, like, not, like, jellyfish tentacles. I don't think I've seen that done before. So I think that's a W. I'm a big fan of that. I think otherwise the design is really simplistic, so I think I'm just gonna put you in Spreading Whimsy and Cheer. This is a simple design. I mean, I can't quite, you're a bear, okay. Pretty simple. I think I'm gonna put that in, because, I mean, it's, basic button-up shirt, skirt. I appreciate that the skirt is kind of long. And cute little boots. It works for someone who seems to be a little bit more casual, on the casual side. Akumi. Yes, Akumi is next. I love this art style. I love the way they do eyes. I love the way they do hands, and I think I honestly want to commission this artist. This is fucking stunning. Right off the bat, it's a lot of blue. I think that's not a bad thing. I know you're probably an ice bear, ice animal. I can't quite tell what animal you are. It looks like a fox because of the tail. I feel like something I see a lot is like big puffy sleeves with like the thinner cuffs and then the X's on them. I feel like that's a pretty common thing for VTubers to have. The dress itself is not very common. I feel like that's pretty unique, but otherwise I think it's pretty simple, so I'm gonna put it in spreading whimsy and cheer. I like the design a lot. Maybe I would like it a little bit, maybe it'd be more complex if it had a little bit more color aside from blue, but I'm not sure. Atlas. Cyberpunk kind of vibes. Pretty basic cargo pants. Cybernetic arm looks different than most cybernetic arms I've seen. It kind of reminds me of Detroit Become Human rather than like Cyberpunk or, I don't know, James Buchanan Barnes. This is a crazy hippie 69 fire ass name. I know absolutely nothing about tech. I cannot tell if this one looks cool to me. I'm gonna put you in I'm afraid, because I am afraid. Frankly, I'm a little terrified. You look like you'd either protect my rights or take them away, and I'm not sure which one it would be. Probably protect them, but I'm still a little scared. Yeah, we did do this one. Okay. Hebet. I have never seen a boa constrictor or like a snake on someone before, I don't think. Not like this. The rest of the design is very, very simple, but I am gonna definitely put you in simple, but the boa constrictor is really cool. I like that a lot. Go crazy, go stupid. Potion. Your name is Potion Brew. That's hype as fuck. And I love seeing my plus size mamas. Me too. Me too. I love my plus size mamas. Okay, you are fucking gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The eye, yeah, you have eyes all over you and you can't even tell until you like really take a look at it. I like that a lot. I think it is fairly simple. I mean, the boots are kind of unique. This looks like something I would wear in real life. So I like the runes. Oh, there's runes on your hat. Okay, there's runes on your hat. I fuck heavy with that. Yeah, I'm gonna put you in spreading whimsy and cheer, even though you probably aren't spreading cheer. But, that being said, can spread whatever you want to me, man. I'm down. This is Zinc. Gender fluid! Yes! You work with death as a reaper. You're a little Halloween themed. I'm a big, big, big fan of Halloween colors. I love black, white, and orange, purple and orange, green and orange, etc., etc. I'm a big fan. I already, right off the bat, I think the female design is a little basic. Not in a bad way. I think that it's cute, but the striped sock, boots, kind of mini skirt is a little, but the coat though, the coat with like the feathers and stuff and like the wisp that you have on this arm of this design and the kind of as a cape on this one, that is very, very unique. Once again, I don't know if you'd be spreading cheer. I want to put you, yeah, no, I'm going to put you in beautifully complex. I think that you are quite, I think there are a bunch of little details on this one that I might be missing because I don't have enough time. So I'm a fan of that. This is Mo. I'm a cabbit who can transform between cat and rabbit forms. Cabbit. I see. Yes. Okay. You have cat and rabbit forms. Okay. I like the big ass head. I'm a fan of that. And I like the hairstyle with the wings in it. Kind of the bat wings and stuff. I think that's cute. You're a little emo, huh? I think overall, I think the design is a little simple, but I'm going to put you in simple and cute. Definitely did the beetle. This is a beetle. Sick ass fucking beetle. This is Kuanano. I'm going to call you Nano because I feel like that's how it's pronounced, and if it's nano, I greatly apologize. I am a big fan of the neon green, purple, pink combination coming from someone who has always wanted to have that color palette. I'm a fan. I also like, you can see the beetle wings in the back and the beetle horns. Technically antennae, but like also snippers in a way. So I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna be spreading whimsy and cheer. Rosie Faye. Another moth. You know, butterfly, actually. I think you're a butterfly. No, it says moth, I think. Rosie Maple Moth. I think you're a butterfly. I'm gonna go on a whim and say you're a butterfly because you look like you have butterfly wings. And I like the big fluffy long hair. I like that in the anime eyes. It is a customizable model, so it's gonna be fairly simple. I think that that's pretty much a given with every customizable model. There's not much you can do unless you retexture. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you in simple but cute. Another customizable model, I think this is the Prism customizable model. Very So on my screen, it's very saturated, because like, obviously I have my colors turned up. I think this one's also simple but cute. Like I said, a lot of X's on big puffy jackets is like a VTuber simple kind of thing. I like the shoes a lot. They're techie, pretty cute, I think. Pretty simple but cute. If it seems like I'm racing through these guys, it's because I am trying not to make this video super, super long. So yeah. This is Choco? 2 years in the making. Wow. This is unique. Like, there are a million different little details that I couldn't tell you about because I'm not able to go super in depth on it that are so, so interesting. She has a med pack. She has these little pouches up here. She has a med pouch, it seems, up here. She has gloves. She has butterflies all over her. Very beautiful design. Very well thought out design, I have to say. It's very obvious that it took you 2 years because there's a lot of thought and love put into this design. I put her in ethereal, courtesy of Pix Solhue? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm gonna call you Sol. Gorgeous grunge. I fucking love it. I don't know if that's Twitch's TOS, and I'm not on Twitch right now, so we're good, but I love this design. I love the red and black. I love the skeleton hands over your hips. This is definitely going into beautifully complex. Oh, beautifully. She wants to, you know what? She wants to be an ethereal, so she's gonna be an ethereal. Who am I to say no? Elena. Wow. I love mermaids. I love mermaids. I haven't seen enough mermaid design to see what's complex and what's not. Unicorn mermaid? Isekai HR boss. New body, new assignment. Apparently I'm a mermaid now. Unicorn mermaid? I've never seen a unicorn mermaid ever. That's really, really cool. Yeah, that's gonna go into beautifully complex, I think. Maybe spreading whimsy and cheer because I don't know if the tail design stands out to me, but it's very gorgeous. Shizu. I did do Shizu. Again, I love these fucking legs. Whenever people do legs like this, I love them. I love thick ass fucking legs, like robot legs. I'm a fan. I think the outfit itself is a little basic, not in a bad way. I think that like belts or like reoccurring patterns or something might better. Like I like the circuits kind of like those patterns right there. I think that's good. I'm gonna put you in spreading whimsy and cheer because I really like the boots. Another wonderful rainbow design. Rainbow design so much. Rainbow, yay! She has yarn for hair, okay, and cute little, oh my goodness, she has paw pads on the bottom of her shoes. They have a tail with little yarn at the end. This is autumn. Yeah, dude, this is going in ethereal. Flora. Wow, okay. Whenever I see pinks, I kind of automatically assume they're gonna get washed out by other pinks, but I like that you added the yellow and the brown. I think that a lot of people make the mistake of adding pink and pink and pink and pink, and like just layering different colors of pink, and then that doesn't make them pop. It doesn't make it pop as much. I think the yellow makes it pop like crazy. Beautifully complex. And there's a bunch of different details, like I said, can't go into right now, but I like them quite a lot. Bunny. Royal bunny. I like the big boots. You know what? You know I like my big boots. I like that the pants kind of puff out to match the big boots. I like that. Looks... I think, and you know what, it probably would be a little bit basic if it weren't for the puffed out shorts and the boots, I think. I think you did a good job at diversifying like what would normally be more basic assets, turning them into something a little bit more unique and tailored to you. I think that that's good. This is just so cool. Harley Quinn Jester. I've never seen anything like this. Are you a Sphinx? I don't know, but it's gonna go in beautifully complex for sure. Teetering on I'm afraid. I am a little afraid of you. Leslie, I did get to see this. I like this. This one's cute. I like the little crow with the bird. I like the little flick of blue right there. I like the blue and the black. And you did add red in there, which is also good, so it's not just two-tone. I think that's also nice. I think 3 colors is a pretty good standard call for VTubers. I think if you have 2 colors, it's okay if you work on it. But like, you see how I have green, yellow, and I have black, right? Black doesn't count as a color. I thought I had more colors anyway. Maybe I should have added more colors. For me, it's just because I'm punk and I wanted a really simplistic, comfy design. But yeah. Spreading whimsy and cheer. I think you're cute. Rhea. Wow. Wow. The bows in the hair mimicking the ears, the big fat bow, the big puff balls into the cute little ruffle. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I think that's gonna go in ethereal special interest because I could fucking eat a design like this. I love this. I love this so much. Which is weird because usually I don't like one color designs, like, but I do like that this is all orange. Maybe a little bit of yellow would have set it apart a little bit more, like in the eyes and stuff, but no, it's like different colors of orange, so I guess I fuck with it. Mother Fellow moth? Mother Crift. Oh, mother. Okay, mother. Rollerblades with the fucking eyes on them and the eyes tattoos all over. Holy crap. I love the haircut, by the way. That's one of my favorite haircuts in like all of existence. I like the green and the red eyes. I think that's really unique. And instead of having actual wings, you have like a butterfly or like a butterfly-ish top. I like that. I think I would have liked to see wings though. Maybe. I would have liked to see, unless you're like, oh, monster bug. This is the human disguise. Hold on. There we go. Now we get wings. Okay, I was incorrect. She does have wings. This is her human disguise. I was looking at her human disguise. Okay, I'm a fan. Yeah, that's gonna go in beautifully complex. Matthias, necromancer. Okay. This reminds me of something I'd see in like Path of Exile on the low. Casual outfit, and he's like, is it vitiligo or is it like corruption through his body? I can see that he has like corruption in his arms and stuff. He also has like they created actual runes for it, so that's definitely, if you created fucking runes for it, you're going in beautifully complex. Cheery? I thought it was cherry. My bad. Bat vampire VTuber. Would the crosses technically not be poison to you if you're a vampire? Definitely these ones up here. I'm not here to critique designs like heavy. I think it's pretty simple. I like the spades and the different colors, but it is pretty simple. It's cute though. I do like it. It's cute. And I like the color of the hair a lot. And I like how the hair actually matches the ears. Bailey Alien. Valian. Valian. That's actually a crazy way to say they, them. I love that so much. I like the side part. I like the double ears. That's really cute. Wait, the double ears are so cute and all of the expressions over here are adorable. I like the shoulder, like dude, this is fire. The outline, making them sharp. So their body type is very soft and you can see that their body type is very soft, but they're trying to make themselves kind of look more intimidating with the big sharp shoulder blades and the big sharp coattail. It kind of contrasts to the softness of their body, which I love. I love that very thoroughly. That's going in ethereal special interest. Coming from someone who has a soft body type who has to like kind of maneuver around that. This is what an interesting submission. So I saw this cute little hamster prince of the Cloverfield Kingdom. He kind of reminds me of like a Girl Scout in the best way with that little thing right there. But this is so cute and the art style is so freaking adorable and oh, I love it. It's very unique, I think. It's very simplistic, but very unique given. So I'm gonna say spreading whimsy and joy because I'm not used to that art style. Dole. The reason I put this on here, now I kind of barred myself to only character sheets, but the reason I put this on here was because Dole looks like an anime character, like that I would love in an anime. That hair, the cockatiel, so you're a cockatiel, but this looks exactly like the cockatiel thing on the back of their head. You can tell this person went into intense like detail on who they actually are representing. The thing is I don't know what's going on with like the angel kind of wings here and over here, and the angel wings down here too. They look more like angel wings to me than actual cockatiel wings. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you in whimsy and cheer. This is Sheepy. Now I love this. Look at the stars. You're like a cosmic moth ram. Your moth fluff makes your skirt. That's so cute. That's so cute. And then you also have moth fluff as leg warmers and arm warmers and chest, obviously. I love fluff on moths. I wish I could do fluff on moths. I just can't. I wish I could do fluff on me. I just can't show my fluff, man. I shave it. I don't think it's like super complex, so I'm gonna put it in spreading whimsy and cheer. Hana. I think I also chose this design because it just literally jumped out at me when I was searching through the comments for people to put on here. There are some designs that I just can't like look past, and this is one of them, right? I don't know what you are, but I can tell what you're trying to represent. It's kind of like a Cupid sort of scenario. So you can tell Cupid by the falling stars, right? You can tell Cupid by the hearts, by the lace, by the bells, and the love letter right here, obviously. Big bows with checkers. Like, it just very overall, you look like something from like a Alice in Wonderland mixed with Monster High, and I'm like all over it. That's going in ethereal special interest. Rhea. Another design that literally just like hit me in the fucking face. You are a marionette steampunk doll. But I don't know what's on your forehead. I don't know what that is. Or like the horns or anything. I don't know what those represent. I'm not sure where those fit in. But this design is definitely a special interest of mine. I love steampunk. All right, I was supposed to do Moo, but I accidentally didn't put her in. I can't really see Moo's outfit from this specific picture. I think it's just like a nice frilly blue dress. and like Mary Jane's and some vines. I think the vines make it very unique. I think the tail with the vines on it make it very unique. I think her plushie is part of her outfit. And the vines also curl up her horn. So this is a kind of recurring theme that I talk about when you don't need a super complex, a million things happening at once. You just need a few things that reoccur throughout your design. And I think the vines are what's something that would stick out as branding for Moo. I'm gonna put that in beautifully complex. Moo, you're beautifully complex. Okay, unfortunately I cannot find the others in a sea of comments, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say fuck it. This is a jester. I thought it looked really cool. I'm gonna put the jester one, I forget who he was, in beautifully complex. This I don't remember. Can I get a full picture of this? Hold on, guys. Okay. Miyu Stark. Okay, Miyu Stark. Very librarian hawk-esque. I do like the hawk wings. The hawk wings look realistic. That's what I like. And you also have the hawk things at the top of your head. I like the outer kind of thing that also looks like hawkish kind of protection. I'm gonna put you in, simple, spreading whimsy. Spreading a little bit of whimsy. The other person I know didn't have credit, but they were very punk rock. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in ethereal special interest because you know I'm punk rock. And yeah, I guess we've done it. Maybe I'll go through the others and post some extra videos on X. For now, these videos are too damn long. I will see you guys later, punk rockers. More videos in the future. Peace out.